Yes, those are the performance of my brand new xshot brake barrel on stock spring. I'm your host Dave, welcome to Tag. Let's go to the table. I'm gonna explain to you what this mod is all about. And to achieve this FPS, I didn't even swap the spring. I didn't touch this part of the blaster for two reasons. First, I didn't want to crack that little tube which seemed to be the same material as with the original long shot. And two, the inside of this blaster are like a little puzzle that like to explode the part everywhere, so you need to reinstall them in the right order, and I didn't like that. Everything is gonna happen in the front of the blaster, because the only thing I did to this blaster to achieve that velocity was swapping this barrel. And I know I just said this blaster was not fun to open, but there's a little technique there. I'm gonna show you. But first, the part themselves. Very easy. This is a little barrel adapter for standard 16mm barrel. This is a Zenwiki barrel coming from an old Viper that I had. There was a little dimple section which I cut off to remove the little dots coming out that could have slowed the dart. And now I have a 14cm barrel. This little adapter, you simply install it on the tip of it. You can glue it or silicone it there if you want to make sure the air seal is tight. I might have done the part a bit loose, but depending on the brand of barrel it will hold better or less. Maybe shrink the printing by 1% or augment 1% depending if it's too tight or too loose before printing it. And this little muzzle, because this barrel need a guide inside the blaster, and the original muzzle was way too wide. The barrel was flopping around everywhere and it was shooting everywhere except where I was pointing. Those two little files are going to be on my blaster download. Let me sort them out, put them together, make a little instruction for them, and I will put them there for free. Those are not completely finished part. I think they are more in the good working prototype state, so have fun with them, but I am not gonna charge for those parts. But for installing those parts, first undo the screw on this front barrel. Only those. Once those screws are removed, you could just split it open and pull it down. This way you can work on your barrel without taking any risk for the internal of the blasters. And here comes the easy part. Remove this. By the way, this is basically the same B card that comes with the new Longshot 2.0, except they glued some insert cap to it to have this in here. On this, you recover the little silicone seal and you recover that spring. Since they probably installed the spring before they cap it, I suggest you just do like a little keychain ring and unwind. And here you have your little spring. Now the easy part, installing it back in. That spring is there. That little seal goes at the tip of it. Just need to bring the spring back where it goes, and yeah, okay, this seems in the right place. Take that little muzzle just to center the barrel and you reclose the blaster. Be sure that little tab here, you push it down before you bring that part up so it goes over over it. And technically you just need to re-put the screw in your blaster is closed. Not more complicated than that. Now that it's done, let's go try it on the chronograph. Okay. Okay, the first dart was only 137, but it might just be because of the dart, because for the rest, 161, 160.7, 160.0, 154.4, and 159.0, giving us an average of 155 FPS. This is clearly a success. Very simple mod, 2 little parts to install there. I'm gonna leave those parts in my blaster download, let's say during the week, let me time to put the files together. But yes, total time filming the raw video was like 9 minutes 20 for the full barrel swap and explanation of the table. So I guess this is not a long and hard modification. And now this blaster is as easy to prime as it was designed for and shoot 50% harder. That's kinda crazy. Well, I think that's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @nerdguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to notify for my latest video. This was Dave for Tag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.